Alrighty, so here we are back playing some more Tropico 6, and today we are on to episode number 2 of the mission Concrete Beach. In the last episode, we set up a pretty decent economy system. The only problem is that we need to scale it up. We really need to get a lot more tourists onto the island, and we also need the really good deal with Venezuela to start netting some pretty good profit off of all of the oil that we're producing. So let's get into it. Cool, here we are. All we need to do is produce 1,000 oil before we move on to our next set of objectives. So let's give that a bit of time. And I think that currently, I want to kind of save up some money just so that we're in a good spot. And it would be kind of a good idea to set up a bank because, you know, trying to play constantly in the negative can be a bit annoying. Let's max out this budget, tourist only. I kind of want to research the snorkel bay as well. The high school. Because if we do allow wild catches, then that's going to be just that much more money. As you can see, the last sentence there increases the fee by $8. And so that's pretty good. And the only way that we would really like get rid of this fish supply would be if we were, what's it called, like way overfishing the population here. As you can see, it's gaining, what's it called, almost 70 fish per month. Got a new quest, let's see what this is.
Presidente, please listen. Did you know how much your drilling is hurting the environment? Presidente, you're killing seals.
Those oil platforms spill all the time, and a rare species of warthog seal makes its home on this island. I've been scrubbing goo off their blubbery backs all week, but I can't do it all by myself. Please, help me hire a team of expert scrubbers. Okay. Let's go ahead and accept that. How long do we have? Fulfill within 350 or 537 days. So we have that much time to make it to positive 5,000, which we're pretty close. Maybe it's a good idea to put up a customs office and then just ask someone for the money. Sorry, not customs office, an embassy. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do that. Let's put down an embassy. Ooh, we could do two of them like facing each other way over here. I think that'd be kind of funny. And so then let's let this get built up. As soon as it gets built up, we should be able to ask for around 20,000 from... we're probably going to do the Western Powers.
I see no reason not to take another drinky since our pipeline to fortune is laid. Much obliged, President.
The highest power is the ownership of people, you see. Workers on oil rigs, sailors piloting tankers, gas station attendants pumping gas into vehicles sold by salesmen. They're all my children, Presidente. If by that we mean I don't talk to them personally, but supply their allowance. Okay, so new export oil trade route with Venezuela.
These tourists are fascinating creatures, Presidente. Once they are on vacation, they forget what their money is worth.
I have been talking to them, disguised as a local eel wrangler, of course. They have some interesting ideas, especially regarding accommodation. I talked to one who spoke of a pleasure cruise. Very kinky. Perhaps we should investigate further? So we need to bribe a total of 5 tourists, and we get the blueprint for the cruise ship for free. So that could be pretty good. We'll look into doing that kind of soon. And what's the deal? Did we get the oil? Oh, we did get the oil. I mean, it's not like that good. It's alright. We'll take 185,000. I mean, might as well. Not enough trade licenses. That's okay, though. I'm gonna wait for us to try and be above negative 10,000. No, we only need $5,000. What am I talking about? Let's invite Western Powers. Let's check. Yeah, Western Powers, they're already pretty happy with us. So let's invite them, and then we can ask for financial aid. Cool. And so instantly we paid $5,000 into this quest. A new quest.
I've been contacted by Hexon Global, Presidente. Your publicity department is certainly doing its job. Well done, Penultimo.
Hexon is the big leagues of petroleum, Presidente, and it owns a lot of things. Politicians, judges, pop stars, even geography teachers. So give me a slush fund and I'll charm Hexon. With their backing, Cayo de Castellina Submarina will be back on the map. I wonder what this translates to exactly. Anyways, all we gotta do is get another $5,000 saved up, and we're pretty close right now. So hopefully we can actually finish off this quest as well. That'll be pretty neat. I mean, we are steadily losing money. But we did... Oh, did we not? We'd have to pay $5,000 for that. I'd rather try and wait to see if we can make the money without having to spend too much money right now. Oh, hey, we did it. Cool.
If Hexon tries to bribe you, Prez, please don't believe the lies. Protect the seals from Hexon, Prez. Don't close those soulful eyes.
Oh my goodness. Yes, I know. So profound. Oh, I'm tearing up. That's from a scathingly incisive think piece I wrote for the Seal Club newsletter. Scathingly incisive. In 200 stanzas of epic poetry, I call it awe. Just look at those big round soulful eyes. Okay. Seal Clubbers. Jeez.
Presidente, the world thanks you.
Take the 2,000 ducats. Now, before we continue on much further, I want to save up just like a bunch of money so that we're not having to deal with that. Like, it'd be nice to have instantly been able to pay those off. Another new quest.
I have a favor to ask, Presidente. For the seals. If you help me, I bet they'll thank you personally. Arp, arp.
No. My friend, the First Lady of the United States of America, simply adores seals. I hear she has her own SEAL team. Oh, nice. She also has a bevy of do-gooders ready to fly out here to help, but they need somewhere to stay. Could you build some cabins, please? So we only need to build up 2 cabins. Pretty easy to do. Let's accept it. On game speed 1, what does it cost for each cabin? 1,000 to unlock it, and then we need to build 2 of them. And what I'm kind of thinking is, why is beauty so low here? Oh no. Beauty's like massively tanking in this area. But there should really be no reason for that. But what I'm kind of thinking it is pollution. Yeah, pollution's building up on this island, but I didn't know that it would. And do we have any way to deal with this pollution? Ooh, we have a garbage dump. Ooh. We're gonna have to place it over here. What if we place it here? I think that'll be pretty good. And then we can demolish up this park. And then this park. Go to tourism and set up some cabins here. Cool. So hopefully that's good enough. We only have 136 days, so let's just quick build these.
My team are all moved in. I call us the Seal Club. Our cabins are neato, Presidente. Leaving out the baths was an especially thoughtful touch.
The First Lady's a Seal Clubber too. So you'll be her friend as long as I'm your friend. I already told her that we cleaned up the seals, some of them blubbered, but in general, they were very brave. Okay, so we get a bunch of tourists, but not sure how useful that's going to be. And then as soon as a tourist ship actually shows up is whenever I want to do the bribes, but I do want to wait for money to show up, so let's give it a bit of time here. Oh, someone just got robbed. Oof. Another new quest.
Hexon loves me, Presidente. My charm, my wit, my cool southern drawl. My skills with a cocktail shaker.
If we can deliver the volume of oil that they need, they have a dill pickle of a deal for us. This is my chance to own it all, Presidente. People, places, planets, the moon, the sun, the stars, all mine. Oil. The reward is price of oil raised by 20%. Consequence of not accepting in time, Hexon might find other contractors. Okay. So we have, how long is 180 days? That's almost 5 years, right? So we have around 5 years to set up 2 new oil rigs and have 2 new oil wells. Okay. Let's go ahead and accept it then.
Presidente, how could you betray me? How could you betray the seals? Those Hexon oil rigs are held together with band-aids. Seals are dying.
I'd never criticize you, Presidente, but the First Lady of the United States is enraged. In fact, if you check, you'll find that sanctions have come slamming down. Not only am I angry, but this is way bad for tourism. I'm not sure what's gonna be better or worse. Maybe we reject Hexon? Maybe we reject the environmentalist? This is a tough decision because we're making money off of both of these. Let's reject. You'll find that sanctions have come slamming down. I mean, this is a tough decision. At least for me. Environmentalist. Yeah, let's click on the environmentalist, I guess. So spooked. Now let's click on Hexon.
I met the First Lady. She wants to
Whoa.
assassinate you, but I couldn't bear to see my Presidente's soulful eyes close. Yikes. No way.
So here's our offer. Cut your ties with Hexon and responsibly decommission those filthy, seal-murdering oil rigs, and the First Lady will make some calls. Yeah. It would put everything back where we started. How's that for neato? Oh my goodness. Destroy all oil rigs. And we get the blueprint for the family resort. We could just discard this though. That's kind of what I'm thinking we'll do.
How dare those trumped-up faceless accountants tell a self-made man how to do business? Presidente, Hexon have screwed us.
We should have made that deal, Presidente. Now Hexon's over on Santa Tonto, throwing oil money around like confetti, while I'm the bridesmaid that missed the bouquet. Someone's gonna pay. No use to export oil with those price tags. Whoa, what? Did the price of oil go down? I think it did. Yeah, special actions, minus 50%. But we could get a deal that's only minus 25%. We might as well. That really sucks though. Okay.
My first instinct was to blow Hexon up, Presidente. Then I calmed down. Then I realized what an excellent plan it is.
Presidente, I have contacts in the military, and I believe I can encourage a few of those brave commando boys to accept a bonus payday in exchange for their specialist skills. San Tonto better watch out. Our oil export prices are going places, so we need to have a commando garrison, and we need to complete the blow up San Tonto's refineries raid. The raid can be executed in the commando garrison, of course, and we get a new oil trade route with the Dominican Republic. Okay, so maybe that'll be worth it in the end. Destroy all oil rigs. I'm not destroying all the oil rigs, so let's go ahead and abandon this. Hopefully we don't run into too many issues off of that. So here comes a, what's it called? Bunch of new tourists, and right as they show up, because if you just click on like bribe,
Feels like 100 pounds.
pet food's like 100 pounds. Yeah, see, she's only got 2 months left.
Watch TV.
So what I want to do is to find people who
Better be
just shown
ice
up.
cream. I want to. Better be. I found a thing. Better. Are we there yet?
We want to find people who've just shown
My
up,
feet hurt.
because that gives us 23 months to, what's it called, bribe them. Why is there so many? Why is it so expensive?
My feet hurt.
Is
Where's my
everyone gonna be
passport? My feet hurt.
3,000
Time for a
ducats?
rest.
Wow, that's really expensive. I don't know if that's really worth. I want to give it a bit of time to cool off. We need more money in our pockets. That's like the major determining factor right now, it feels. And we're also getting a lot of new people moving onto the island, and we haven't really set up too much new stuff. So let's do another hotel. Do one here. And then one here. Let's max out the budget here. Oh. Bus stations produce pollution, I think. I never knew that. Because whenever we click on the garbage dump, it's highlighting the, what's it called here? Bus stations. Let's see, is pollution going up in this area? Yeah, look, it is. Okay, I didn't know that. That's pretty important and pretty interesting. Let's demolish that. I wonder how polluting this is going to end up being. We need to do something about this banana plantation. We need to do something about this goat ranch. And we need to do it soon. Let's set up new touristy buildings. Something for people to enjoy. Maybe we do a cabaret. We'll have just enough money to do this. Let's go ahead and do it then. And we don't even have enough money to set up, what's it called
Contact.
after this?
Comrade.
Yeah, we're definitely not doing that. Research snorkel base. Let's change this to allow wild catches. 195 from 135. So yeah, that's pretty good, if I do say so myself. Max out the budget. Hotel Camarote. New tourist ship. Yeah, we want a lot of tourists on the island. That's an easy way to make a lot of money. Like as you can see, this casino isn't full, but imagine if it was constantly full all the time. We would be making a lot of money. Pollution. Hey, pollution's down in this area. Pollution's down in this area. That means that the service quality of our fun fair pier goes up. That's pretty good. Okay, so it didn't take long for this garbage dump to really make a difference. But what I'm wondering is, how bad is pollution going to get around here? All we need to do is try and keep it from getting... try and keep it from affecting any buildings nearby, and we should be okay. Let's see if beauty's going down in this area. Yeah, but at least beauty's up in these areas, so I'm pretty happy with it. And maybe we do yet another one over here is kind of what I'm thinking. Yeah, we need more money. Constantly needing more money. So I think I'm going to simply reinvest all the money that we're making back into our little economy here until we're doing pretty good. There we go, there's 14,000. Let's move this banana plantation like down. Do we even need this banana plantation? Like honestly? I don't think so. Let's demolish it. Let's demolish up. I would say let's demolish the goat ranch, but maybe we can just move it way on over here and send a road on that way. That seems fine. And this gives us a little bit of room for some additional buildings around here. Maybe we do a golf course. That's way expensive. A nightclub could be really good. More cocktail bars. What about normal, just plain entertainment? Not a whole lot of options here. What about normal touristy buildings? An ethnic enclave? Not sure. What if we do not a theater? I feel like a theater's service quality is always like really low. Could do a gourmet restaurant. That's pretty expensive though. I think we'll set up a nightclub. Yeah, let's set up a nightclub. Kind of thinking in this area. But what if we do it here? I feel like the nightclub is the perfect building to place over here by, what's it called? The garbage dump. Because it's not like this is going to require a very high, what's it called? It's not like this is going to require a high amount of beauty in the area, so let's go ahead and do that. We're also going to need to do some housing soon for our population, and we're also going to need to set up something fun for them to visit. All we have right now is one single restaurant, so we need to do something soon. Yeah, and it seems like we are hitting a point where the quests aren't like ticking off too fast. We can sort of spend a bit of time right here just saving up money, which is ideal for us. This is done. Let's max out the budget, make it for tourist only. We need this laser show, but that's only in the modern times, so that means that we just need more tourists then. So let's endeavor to set up more tourist buildings. With that, that's also going to give us good jobs. But that'll just take a bit of time. Let's do one here, I think. What if we do one here, one here? And then we could do one here. I think that'll look kind of nice. Let's zoom on in. Get a sense of which direction these are facing. There we go. I want to park up like everything in this area so it's not like, you know, a bunch of shacks all over the place. We just made a bunch of money from nothing but tourism. That's pretty good. We only need 4.4k. There we go. Even more tourism. Good, good, good. Let's throw in some parks around here. We have a 2x1. Oh, we don't have enough money now. But now we do. Cool. So let's do, I'm thinking this one. And I want to do something in here. It looks like two 2x3s can fit. But before we do that, I would kind of want to set up another... another souvenir shop. I think that'd be pretty neat. There we go. Maybe we set this one up here. But then again, maybe we don't set up a souvenir shop right next to the, what's it called, cabaret. Potentially not the coolest of things to do. A 2x3 square. What if we do this one here and then... Let's see what we got going on over here. Ooh, we could fit something straight up right here. I think we might just do a restaurant here. And then I believe we have space for a 1x1 here. And that's looking like it. No more parks around. Good, good, good. So all the way up until this point, we're doing pretty well. Cool. That's pretty cool looking. Max out budget, Hotel Camarote. And it would be nice to set up some parks here. I'm kind of thinking that this is where we'll put our, what's it called, little souvenir shop. Maybe there. Entertainment, is there anything worthwhile? We could do a fast food joint. Could also do a cocktail bar. Yeah, what if we do one here and then we park up the rest of this area? We can do a 2x3 square here and then there. And then we can do just a bunch of 2x1s, honestly. Any 1x1s that we can fit in? No. Over here. You know what, let's demolish this up. And let's see if we can put in another hotel here. I know we can. So we'll try and put one here. It's giving us lots and lots of jobs, which is good. Hide exports done. Max out the budget here. What does kind of suck is the fact that, what's it called? All of these tourists are inevitably going to start swelling up and taking over our populations, like only fun buildings. Like, I guess it's not too bad right now, but we definitely need to set up some sort of fun for our population. And I reckon housing's probably getting pretty bad. It's not too terrible right now. But as you can see, our overall happiness is starting to go below the Caribbean happiness, and that happened roughly around a year ago. At the 1 year mark is where it really started to happen, so that's why our support is continuing to wane. So we definitely need to make them a bit happier. So let's focus on fun happiness for a bit for our population. Maybe what we can do is a casino for our population. That could probably be pretty good. How much is that going to cost is the question. Around 10,000, so we'll go ahead and wait for that.
The citizens are demanding elections, Presidente. It seems.
Let's deliver an amazing speech. Let's acknowledge the issue of fun happiness. Let's praise the capitalist. Blame no one. Promise nothing. Deliver speech.
Tropico, my beloved home.
They call me the broker. I guess I had another name once. But you know what names are good for? They're good for getting you arrested, Presidente. Well, that's not my game. My game would be business. Which business? Hey, what have you got?
So yeah, we're just hoping that getting a lot of tourists onto the island is going to end up, yeah, it's slowly netting us more and more money. There's a cool 60k, $72K from this casino. This restaurant, 40K, pretty good. What about a little souvenir shop? 6K, a little bit of money here and there. The nightclub hasn't really netted us too much money yet because no one's started coming here yet. We just need let's set up this casino now. We just need what's it called? Just more tourists on the island. We need so many tourists that this building will consistently be full. So for now, this will sort of be like our little determining factor. We'll come and check out the nightclub, and if it's got tourists, then we know that we're doing pretty good. And I think I'm going to move both of these bus stops down the ways a bit. So let's get you. We can do the blue one too. I'm thinking like right here.
That looks nice.
And then let's come and get you. Insufficient support. Oh no. It says that, but let's max out the budget here and then make this double or nothing, and then let's go into edicts and let's do tax cut.
Want to get on everyone's...
I mean, it's not that big of a deal, not too much money, but we definitely need to ensure that we pass this election. So yeah, right there we just shot up our support. That's pretty good. An oil rig was destroyed. Are you kidding me? Rebuild for 20,000. Oh my goodness. It's a lot of money to have to spend on something. But now we have this casino. Our population can come visit it. That's pretty nice. And yeah, that's pretty cool. Wow, look how much money we're making now. Sort of swimming in it. Let's set up a cabaret for our population then. And anything else? We already have one restaurant, but maybe we do another. Yeah, we can do one here, I'm thinking, because we can't really use this entire 2x3 anyways, so might as well. Cool. Things are looking up. While we're at it, let's go ahead and turn on urban development and let's start putting down some housing for our population. Yes, that'll be pretty beneficial. Not blue. I want to do an orange one here. And then let's go ahead and do their apartment somewhere. Let's do 2 of them like that, and then one over here like that. And let's do one like that. That might be a bit overkill on the...
I'm sure the good citizens of Tropico...
On the, what's it called, apartments specifically. But, I mean, hopefully it'll be fine. And then we just need more jobs for them. So we currently have 32 unemployed, a bunch of vacant jobs, but no one can use them. And all the oil rigs and the cabaret requires a high school education. So let's go ahead and set up a high school. This will be pretty important. Right next to El Presidente here. While we're at it, maybe we can do a, what's it called? Maybe it's time that we do another embassy. We should build up this extra embassy and invite both the superpowers, because we're not really like picking sides here. We don't really care who really we have as a friend, and having them both as a friend will ultimately be pretty beneficial. Cool, so now we have a bit more.
The election is a landslide, Presidente. The metaphorical kind, not the kind that accidentally reduces the size of the workforce.
And we have a bit more housing for the population, looking good. Homeless families, we got a lot of them, but hopefully pretty soon we'll be in a pretty good spot. Where does this person work? bunch of unemployed people. Someone works at the garbage dump. Hotel, shack. Do we ever turn on child allowances? Yes, we did. So that shouldn't be much of an issue. This is full, cost 10k. That's alright, I guess. And this is another major reason why I like building up parks whenever I'm doing any island really, but especially a touristy island, because ooh, you know what, this could look cool. Because it's going to get rid of any areas that people can build up additional, what's it called, shacks all over the place. Is this full constantly? Is it netting us money? It is netting us money, not a terrible amount, but at least some. And I think we'll build like a little area over here for our population, because as you can see, all the shacks are kind of accumulating there. Residential occupancy, yeah. So we did sort of overshoot what we needed. So let's move one of these guys on over here. And then let's do what I'm thinking is a grocery here. And then in this back corner, I kind of want to do another tenement, because the tenement is going to be like the ugliest looking building. Like actually straight up just decreasing the, what's it called, the beauty in the area. So that'll be pretty important to kind of tuck it away. Then we can do the church here, and I'm kind of thinking like a clinic. We could do it here, but that is going to run over those umbrellas. But I guess that's fine. And anything else that we're really going to need, we should build up a hospital, honestly. That way we don't need to build as many clinics. It'll probably be a good idea to set up something for these guys to enjoy themselves. Maybe we do this. Perfect. Okay, I think I like this. I think that'll look pretty good in the end. So let's do something like that, and then something like this, and then can we fit a park here? We can. We can do a 2x1 here, and then all the way through here. What I'm kind of thinking is two 2x2s. What if we do 3 2x2s? Kind of like the way that looks. Kind of. What's pretty nice is that this garbage dump will keep the pollution from getting too high around here, as we can see. Housing quality of 50, housing quality of 50. Okay, so the housing quality doesn't go down from nearby pollution. That's pretty nifty to know. Alright, so this will take a bit of time for all of it to come together. And it would be nice if it came together pretty quickly. But I definitely don't want to quick build too much. But starting out, let's quick build something like the restaurant, church, tenement, clinic, grocery. Let's quick build the grocery on up. Max out its budget.
Time for a rest.
Worth every cent.
We're gonna need to move the, what's it called, this little bus right here, this bus stop, because it is stopping our grocery, but now that's fixed up. Perfect, so things are looking up. We're starting to make a fair bit of money, and so I would say it's probably about time for us to finally get to bribing our tourists that we're gonna need. So let's wait for one of these 2 ships to show up, and as soon as they show up, we'll get...
wrote in asking, how do I know if my neighbor is a spy? The palace responds, take no chances. Spy on everyone.
Yeah, look at us now. We are cruising in money. But as soon as the next couple tourists show up, we'll bribe them. We'll set up the bribes to happen right away. And hopefully by the end of their trip, they will be bribed. So we want like as long as possible for them to be on the island. As we can see, these guys just showed up.
In the brochures.
So let's go ahead and bribe one.
Is this area dangerous?
Oh my.
I'll work on my tan.
Where's my passport?
So that's 3,
Here's my passport.
4.
I found a.
That wasn't in the brochures. Time for a rest.
5. Okay, so now we just need to hope that that all works. And maybe what we can do is set up our commando garrison sort of soon. Oh no, the apartment's on fire. Let's set up, as a matter of fact, a fire station. That'll just be a good idea. Let's quick build it, max out the budget. We could do a firefighting helicopter. That'll let us just put stuff out very, very quickly without much forethought. Unemployed. Yeah, we need to max out the budget here. Maybe we go into edicts and do social security. Yeah, let's go ahead and do it. This is going to drastically decrease the amount of broke people that we have, because anyone who's like just in school will make some money at least. Oh look, all these people had to go to El Presidente themselves to be bribed, I think, to the palace. Interesting. Fire station, good. We just need jobs, but I would say that we're doing pretty well. Let's look at, how's this building doing? Not completely full yet, so that's kind of telling me that we should probably set up even more tourist shit, or like tourist buildings.
Presidente, my investigation is complete. It is beyond doubt. Tourists do want accommodation.
I had plans drawn up for an innovative floating tourist habitat. Then these plans were scrapped when I realized that cruise liners already exist, but we should get one and store all the tourists inside, charging them by the day. Yes, like hotels, which also already exist. The world we live in, Presidente, is so full of wonders. Cool.
Crude oil in your left hand and suntan oil in your right. It's your slipperiest plan yet, my Presidente.
Have a cruise ship where pollution value is between 0 and 30. Okay, and then have rich tourists. It must be time to obtain my innovative floating tourist habitat. We shall pack it with money sponges and squeeze with all our might. Seals, oil spills, seals dying in oil spills. Think of the potential for word of mouth. Cool.
The palace announces today a new tax scheme allowing citizens to pay extra for preferential treatment during routine search and seizure actions. Sign up today!
Sign up today. Could build it here. Let's go ahead and do as well a customs office. Maybe we do it right around here, just for the aesthetics. And we can throw in a little 2x3 park. I feel like this isn't like the greatest of ideas because we don't really have like an insane amount of space, but I mean, at least it'll look cool in the end, right? Let's go and do that. And yeah, I would say we're looking pretty good here. With the customs office, because we've already researched it, wherever it is, what's pretty nifty is that we'll be able to, start doing a bunch of import deals, and all of them are going to be just like that much better, and we'll just keep on doing a bunch of them. And
the tourist habitat is here. Nice. She is now called Glorious Presidente, though she once had another name and better days. I will scrub her up.
Oh, but I must warn you, Presidente, with so much necessary publicity, we're attracting all sorts of attention. An ecological disaster of this ongoing magnitude is going to attract a lot of interest. But will they want it? Will they want to bomb it or buy it?
We are a target, Presidente. To the left, flower lovers stalk us. Rich men charge from the right. If the world weren't three-dimensional, we'd be surrounded.
Okay. Everyone wants something from the Coyote Gasolina Submarina. This industrial utopia cannot last. We must take what we can while we can. Let us fill the treasury, pimp the palace, and butter our bread on both sides. Presidente, you deserve nothing less than everything. Cool. Revenue from tourism and exports, oil and plastics. So we need to net a total of $250,000 and we win the game. So I think that this is a pretty good spot to end our second episode here. It's been pretty fun. It would have been nice to just have more of the island to sort of set up. I kind of figured that the missions would have gone on a bit longer and it wasn't going to be something so quick to end. But either way, it was pretty fun setting up everything so far. In the next episode, all we got to do is continue to make some pretty good profit. We already made $10,000 from revenue. But yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, be sure to leave a like. And if you want to follow along with the rest of the 100% Tropico 6 series, then be sure to subscribe. Peace.